I just had some coffee. I'm going to use this amazing new deck. Well, it's not that amazing. It's sort of amazing though. I actually like it. It's quite beautiful. And it's amazing because, oh, my daughter gave it to me, so that was very nice of her. And I'm going to bless it right in front of our very eyes. So this is what I usually do. I do flip through review, which is already posted for those of you who want to see that. You can see that. And I'm going to give Smokey his cigarette. And then I'm going to let him bless. He's going to bless it. Don't mind my wrinkly curtains. So wrinkly. This is my Twin Flame Rock. All right. So here you guys will get another little flip through review of it. It's only Major Arcana and the Pentacles and a few swords. So there you go. But I would like to use this tonight. And also, the list is already, I've already done one reading tonight privately. Isn't that amazing? Right before I started. So anybody who needs something like that, you just let me know and I can try to get you. I'm just gonna say Cheryl, even though I already did hers. Check. Okay. I don't know if she wants it advertised. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, never mind. We have Giggles. That will be first because she paid ahead of time. And that's another thing you guys can do. Pay ahead of time and reserve your spot. Hi, Giggles. So you will be first, my dear, right after I bless these cards. All right. Now, for the blessing. May these cards be used to provide great answers that get right to the point for my sparkles of light. It's been a rough day. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm going to try to make you feel better. All right, we have the Fool. Mixed in the Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Swords with the butterfly wings. King of Pentacles. Pretty Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. This is called the Trippin' Rider-Waite-Smith. And I thought it was psychedelic, trippin' psychedelic, 60s style. The 7, 3, the 2, the 1, the Ace, the World, Judgment. If you want to see a better flip through, you can check out my flip through review of this. The Sun, the Moon, Star, Tower, the Devil, Temperance, Death, Hanged Man, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. Hey, Rainbow! Strength. When we got rainbows, and you showed up. Chariot, Lovers, the Guru, the Emperor, the Empress. This is you, the Empress with the rainbow. High Priestess, and the Magician. All right, and so that's our little abbreviated deck. This one, I would say we're gonna, if you want some kind of like a tangible, like a material world kind of reading, what will you find in your finances, and also things that will manifest to you physically. That's what I'm going to use this deck for the financial and the physical and the tangible manifestations of things. All right, even though it's psychedelic and trippy. All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to shuffle these real good, and then so I came to the beach by myself and took the day off for my mental health. That's nice. I drank, read a little on a book, cried, went in the water at the beach, and now got ice cream. That sounds like a good day to me. That's my date. That's how I date myself. In fact, I probably will be going to the beach tomorrow and doing similar things like drinking and maybe even crying, but I'm trying not to cry too much, but if it comes, it happens, it happens. I'm trying to just enjoy life. I think these were a printable deck. Interesting. So there might be more, cards that you can print. All right. So, and then we have tea, and I'm just going to smell the Earl Grey tea. Smells delicious. And I might, this is so good. I might make myself some tea. Maybe midway through, I will take one of these bags and have some tea with you guys as well. All right. And here we go. Giggles. Now reading giggles. And oh, rainbow. Gotta add rainbow. And I just did a quickie right before I started. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. I've been seeing so many oracle cards on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok can make you crazy, but I've been doing the same thing. I actually on this is weird because I stopped being a Facebook person. I kind of boycotted Facebook for a while, but lately, since I decided to do the dang Facebook dating, I became more interested in people's posts on Facebook, and I also see a lot of those kinds of messages on Facebook as well, about love and blah blah blah, and men. What a man feels when he loves you. This is some signs that you could look out for, and things like that. Like, yeah, great, thanks. But yeah, we can make ourselves crazy with this stuff, but I mean, some of it can be helpful, like to help manifest and visualize it. Some of it can be so much that it creates too much of a illusory kind of like illusion stuff. But you know what? If you a good person to watch, if you want to turn those delulus into like manifestations, go talk to Kino. Go look at Kino's reading about that, because she can help you guide you and transform the thing that, see, the reason why it's called a delusion or delulu, it's either your impression on it or other people's impression on a story that you've created. But that's how things happen, by creating stories in your head, you know? That's how the bad things happen too, is creating stories in your head. So create a way, you know? It's like, to me, the creation is not wrong. Um, and having sort of an illusion of what could happen is actually part of manifesting, to be honest. Like the whole saying of acting as if and things like that. So don't ever be embarrassed or shy about that or feel bad about that. But that's the moment that Delulu turns negative, is when you feel bad about it or when somebody puts you down about it. Then the Delulu turns into a negative. But Delulu is only creation and creativity before anybody, like, you know, labels it or negative talks it or talks it down. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, Rainbow says, giggles, in my country, if you feel the weight of the world on your shoulder, you're having bad luck. We go to the beach, we believe that salt water cleanses our bad luck. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way too. Like, for me, it's not about bad luck, but it is about, like, releasing toxins. Like, I feel like I get a lot of things built up, you know, and then when I go to the beach, it feels like it's a cleanse. It's a cleanse and a release. So kind of a similar thing, but I don't like the term bad luck, but I get what, yeah, I get where that comes from. Yeah. Yeah, so that's good. Well, Rainbow and Giggles, y'all are similar heritages. Y'all are both Latinas, right? So I think you might both have similar backgrounds and solutions for things too. Oh, bad energy. Yeah, saltwood cleanses us. Rainbow's from Guatemala, and where are you from, Giggles? Giggles is uh well, you're in the United States, right? But your heritage is Venezuelan. You haven't done the egg cleanse? Oh, yeah. Somebody I know did. I've never done one on myself, or nobody's done one on me. But I've had friends who had the egg cleanse. That sounds interesting. You're in Brownsville, but what's your heritage family people? Yeah, you're pretty close to me, Brownsville. Are you Mexican heritage? I thought you were like Venezuelan. I don't know why. You have Mexican, Hispanic, okay, Spain and Norwegian. That's right. You did have a lot. You're a lot like me. Well, I'm not his Mexican, but I'm married a Mexican, so I feel like I'm a little bit Mexican. But no, I'm Spanish and Norwegian too. Yeah, Spanish on one side, Norwegian, German, French, Italian, oh, German on both sides, Swedish, Norwegian on one side, Spanish, Italian on the other, French on the German side. So I have like a lot of those European countries mixed in my blood, but alrighty. And it's fun, like our cultures and our traditions, how so many of us have similar, from all over the world, so many of us have similar little rituals and rites and things that we do to make us feel better. And You know, a trip to the beach is always to me a happy, uplifting thing, especially now. Like, I don't know what the weather is in Brownsville, but right now in Houston, it's feeling pretty mild. It feels nice. My AC is actually, you can actually feel my AC now. So it feels kind of nice. I can't wait to like really have a nice day, a nice cool day at the beach for a change. You get the AVI a lot. You know, me too, because my blue eyes, and there was a little while where I wasn't wearing my ojo bracelet. And see, like I'm not, my heritage is not Mexican, but I believe in the ojo thing because my little girl, we went to Mexico when she was just like, I don't know, a few months old, maybe 6 months old. She when she was a baby, she had blue eyes and then they turned green, but and she had light brown hair and pretty, light skin, and we're in Mexico, and the first thing, I don't know, one of our relatives did was buy her a bracelet and put it on her and said, we need to protect this girl and from the ojo. And yeah, she wore that little bracelet for a really long time. It was a nice little bracelet. But anyway, and after that, I kind like those little things I just picked up over time. So Rainbow says you're supposed to cleanse yourself with the egg, crack it in a clear cup of water, put under the bed for the night, and then get rid of it the next day. Oh, I can do that. I So you crack it in a cup of water, clear cup of water, and put it under the bed. I have to make sure kick the kitties out of my room overnight. Hey, Cheryl! You coming to vibe with us? I'm so happy. Did you like the reading? Because I thought it was good. Did you get it? Did you watch it? I almost put your name on here, and I was like, well, should I put her name on her? And checked it off. I know, wasn't it amazing? I just love how I was so sure that I wasn't going to get the answer at the end, and then bam, there he is with the heart. So that made me happy. All right, Giggles. So, do you have a specific question? What was giving you trouble that made you feel like you needed a trip to the beach? I got a call, but they didn't tell me if they have a route for me or not. Now I'm like, oh, like I'm so torn. Like I just want to go see my mom and then get ready to go to the beach. But then I got that call that I can make some money. Like there's a part of me that like money, cha-ching, cha-ching, my eyes go. They're like, make the money, girl. uh, Make the money. And then whenever I add another driving day, that makes a big difference. And then this other job that I got, the remote job, is they said that I performed poorly and they don't have anything for me right now, and they're reviewing everything. I'm like, I just didn't pass enough tests, so I don't know. It was just a very evasive kind of system that they're using, and I performed poorly. That's all I can say. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can get more training. Just need to study more and train more, and really get used to the the style. But I did get paid for some training, so that was good. But anyways, Oh. Well, Giggles, let me just start with this deck. Now that it's blessed, ready to go. Well, this is kind of about material. So I'm using this deck to represent the material things. And Giggle says, yes, we're supposed to do it once a month at least. And if we feel like it, yeah, every full moon. Okay. The bad energy or ojo stuff, cleansing. It's a good cleanse. Well, I take Sammy to the beach, and he loves that, and it's a good cleanse for him, too. So, yeah. And I'm like part mermaid, so I need the ocean. I need that water. Like, it calls to me. This last time that I went to the beach was on a day where they had reported like super clear water, you know, and they said the reason for that is when the wind doesn't blow and there's no sediment and blah blah blah. The beach looks really pretty and clean, and so I wanted to see for myself. But I did end up going on a day. It was pretty windy and the tides were kind of high, and they were like the tides were really knocking me down like really strong. So it wasn't one of those peaceful, relaxing, cleansing days, but it was kind of nice. It was different. It was real different. The energy felt different because the water was clearer and it was more aggressive. Well, it was right after that that I... What was happening that day? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting week. Interesting week. I don't know. Okay. So Giggles, this is to me what will manifest in the tangible. So this can be like, can have to do with work and money, but if it has to do with love, it's the physical aspect of love. So it's pentacles with a few swords. I'm going to see what comes out for you. Unless you have a question, specific question. Alright, here we go. Oh, a big chunk came out. You have the Chariot, which is really good. This is winning. Look! Oh, good. You got the Ten of Pentacles, which is happily ever after. And the Page of Pentacles, somebody offering you something. And the Knight of Swords, like honesty and truth coming through. Alright, and this deck is... I think I'm going to get my other set of glasses to see if I can read this. My super readers. Because I'm real curious. I'm always curious what the authors have to say. Oh, this is my healing. This is from Michael, the Healing and Beyond guy. And I bought that bracelet and I don't ever wear it. It's kind of tight on my arm. Okay. So, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is a choice of direction in your life is yours to make. The Chariot represents successfully managing conflicting desires and feelings, a journey. It also represents determination and strength, as there is a lot of skill in driving a chariot, and eventual mastery of a situation through determination and hard work. Very nice. Well, it's me always asking about Rolando, but at the same time, I don't know what is coming. But oh my God, my monthly Bloody Mary has me an emotional wreck. Me always asking about love. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. That's what I'm the romantic fairy. Giggles, you're in the right place. Don't worry about it. And to be honest, this is hitting it to me. The Chariot is kind of talking about, you know, when you're having a difficult time in your love life. Okay, that in your love life, you're having a difficult time. Sometimes you like waver back and forth, like, should I even just even care about this anymore? Should I just let this go? And the Chariot to me kind of represents managing that, managing these two feelings, like staying or going, working at it, or leaving it behind. Trying to do better and just make you feel good and being a winner, you know, that's what this is. So the Chariot is saying, yeah, you're gonna figure it out. Like maybe after, you know, your monthly situation calms down and you feel a little, you don't feel quite as hormonal, whatever, you'll be able to sit with the decision and feel proud that you made a good decision, because this decision, and it might be more than a decision. It might be you don't even have to do very much. You're just driving your car, like you're just steering, you know, and you're going in the right direction. This is saying you're in the right direction. And then the 10 of Pentacles pops up, which is your happily ever after. And so you're on the right course. This is to me, you're on the course, on the right track for your happily ever after, okay? It doesn't always look that way, right? But Spirit's trying to reassure you, don't worry, you're on the right track. And you can see the old man there. This is like the whole family, you know, the old man, the Dalmatians, a young family, children, and conversation. This is, you know, just about family basically, and the estate, the house, the place of comfort, the place where people gather, the place. It feels a little like that too. So some place where you gather with family, that's gonna come back up again. Could be a party that you go to or something. This deck, I my daughter gave it to me, and I believe, hey, Divine Goddess, I believe she said she got it at Marshall's or something like that, or the friend that gave her. It's like one of those little like Ross or Marshall's or some store like that. So, yeah. So anyway, so don't fret. Everything is moving according to plan. Now, the next thing that you may see is the man coming through. He's going to do two things. One is communicate, and two is act, okay? So first, his communication will be or it could have something to do with his child, or it could be that he feels sort of not an expert when it comes to love and connections and making commitments and offers. Like he feels very new at this. Like he doesn't feel 100% confident in himself. He feels sort of like a young person. But this could also represent young people in your life as well. The Knight represents, though, the older man, you know, the young man, but also represents the action that the man takes. So this is a person who is, it could be a family member or friend, or somebody who's doing something very quick and impulsive. So somebody coming through. Oh, ooh. Okay. I think what this means is possibly Rolando's daughter is going to do something impulsive to try to bring you two together. She's gonna do something at a family gathering or something like that. Or she's gonna be like parent trapping you. Have you ever seen that movie, The Parent Trap, where the girls like, um, where the twin girls tried to work on their parents to get them to come back together, get back together again? A little something like that. Like the daughter's gonna try to get involved in getting you and Rolanda together. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. All right, so that's the physical, tangible thing that could be happening. Um, yeah. So let's see. Let's see what the energy oracle has to say. And this is a card that came out for Cheryl. But she got a private reading, so she doesn't have to tell anybody how it worked. Hey, Divine Goddess, thank you for sharing the Gregory Scott reading. Also, do you mind sharing this one, the flip through review of this deck? That I appreciate that. Oh, you did? Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, and there was a time where I thought I was gonna have a big Rider-Waite-Smith clone collection. Well, it didn't pan out. Like I got maybe one or two, and then I didn't keep going. But there are people out there that have a collection of every style of Rider-Waite-Smith tarot possible in the universe, and maybe this is one they don't have yet. I still need to see the movie. Oh, you need to watch it. Oh, she's so cute in that. You need to have a Lindsay Lohan marathon and watch Freaky Friday 2, and then go to the movies and watch Freaky Friday 2. She's fun. I like also like the Christmas movies that she's in. She's, for some reason, I think it's because my daughter like resonates with Lindsay Lohan because of Mean Girls, and I don't know, I always liked her. All right, rest and rejuvenation. So this is your man. Look, doesn't he look hot? He might be. Wow, look, he's leveling up too. Like I think he's fit. You know, working out like weights and stuff. But I think he's also might try to be incorporating yoga or some other kinds of good exercises that are not just you know, like beefing it up, like also to help balance his energy. Like I think he might be doing something like that, and when he gets into that, that's when things start to change a little bit for him, where he starts to soften and feel a little wiser and feel your connection with you a little bit more. So I know, isn't this a very lovely, vibrant deck? It's so cheery. It's called the trippin tarot, because, well, I guess it's like when you're tripping, everything looks bright and beautiful, especially if you're on shrooms. But yeah, but there are like some hippies in here. I'll go through and show you so you got the, you know, the long-haired guy. And they're like there's a lot of rainbows in here, and the blue lady, and this, I don't know why this is melting, but we'll find out if anybody gets that one. This fool is the cutest. Look how pretty and tripping that fool is. Look, this guy with his glasses. And I never seen a tower with underwater, and you know what's so neat? I'm like working on the tower, and the tower's just like really jumping out. But where is the emperor? He's the most tripping. This one's kind of interesting, isn't it? And the justice with the Asian lady and the guru. See? So this is helpful because, you know, like for you, Divine Goddess, like that could be your yoga man. And this guy, the Emperor, look at that. He's very hippie. Isn't that cute? Okay. Brief, briefly looking at that. Well, but so the rest and rejuvenation is about meditation and relaxing, and these are things too that are good for you as well. And what's good for you is good for him. So try to remember that. Try to remember that y'all are, maybe you're connected, maybe you mirror each other. Maybe the best way to get what you want from him is to do it for yourself too. Like, so if so treat yourself the way you want him to treat you, and think positive thoughts about him so he thinks positive thoughts about you. You know what I mean? So attract the good things that you want from him, and it's not just about painting a picture or having a visual in your mind or acting as if, but it's also, sending good wishes out to him. Because if we're sitting there thinking, wow, what a jerk, he didn't talk to me and he didn't do this and he didn't do that, and then you're like, you still want him to talk to you and stuff, but you like cursing him in your head, those two things don't go together very well, right? And spirit hears the two conflicting things, right? So steer it to the other direction. Give yourself the rest, the relaxation, like you did on the beach, and more meditation, and see him connecting with you similarly. Maybe he's getting rest and relaxation, maybe he's doing yoga or something, and that's where you find each other in this spiritual world, where you connect. And then when you see each other in the tangible world, then you're like, yes, there's a new feeling between us. There's this new vibe, because I feel like I've connected to you on another level already. So I think he's actually going through a bit of a change here in a good way, like positive. So let's see what's happening next in your love life. Oh yeah, he doesn't even come. Believe me, I have those thoughts too. Like, I need to practice what I preach. Well, I'm not actually preaching. I'm actually channeling messages that I don't listen to. So I need to listen to the same messages that Spirit's telling you guys. Well, I should listen to those too. But yeah. Ooh, he's hot for you for sure. Love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. Or a not so tender touch. An aggressive touch. Well, it just depends on what you like. A mutually consensual touch. Oh, and this looks like a date. The love language of quality time. Be the witness to each other's lives. So like having a little picnic together. That's nice. Anything else? Actually, I need to go get my charger. Anything else? Oh, perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. So don't give up. It feels, it's rough. It's not the easiest of things, especially when it feels like it's unrequited, but I don't see any unrequited energy here. I feel like I just feel like he's got his own way and his own pace and his own time. But I do feel like a shift. I feel like a shift for him. And I also feel like, a parent trap coming through. Oh, what? You were camping in the woods? Oh, I love camping in the woods. I love that. Oh, some shrooms. Oh, very good, very good. And a green orb. Are you sure you weren't like chewing on some mushrooms when you saw that green orb? No, I saw the green orb too in the picture. That's exciting. Yes, he does. I get it. He's trying to go with divine timing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It's okay. It's okay. Just I know that sometimes we have clocks, internal clocks. We feel like things need to happen at a certain time. Even my oldest son, he's like, I gotta do da before I get too old. I'm like, Sergio, come on, you're 34. You're not, in fact, men can do like anything, anytime really. It's the women that have to worry about our clocks more than the men, but he still, he still thinks about these things. Like, okay, honey, okay. But I think it's better if you let go of these. We should just let go of these little recordings in our heads. They're just there to create anxiety, and instead, let go and let God. What's meant to be is meant to be. I certainly try to, like if you feel like you need to put a little effort and co-create, then great. But I think you can tell. You can tell when you're trying too hard, and when that happens, you have to let go. And then there's other times where you, if you not, if you feel like anxiety and you're a lot of monkey mind, but you're not actually doing anything, that could be when doing some like physical things for yourself, like going dating or like going on, taking yourself on a date, going shopping, pampering yourself. Those kinds of things can be very, very helpful in those times when you're like sitting around thinking too much. All right. Well, Adamaris. Yes. Adamaris. She's here trying to she's trying to put in a good word for you. Now she's not even going to tell him anything. She's just going to be, I don't know if it's sneaky. It isn't. I don't see sneaky. Well, it's funny because in this deck, the Knight of Swords has a little bit of that quality, like, behind the scenes energy. So that's what made me think of that. So I think it's been difficult for me because I've been wanting to be a mother, yeah, and Soto hurt me so much to the point where I regret taking the pills, etc., etc. I know. I know. That's hard. That's hard, honey. But it's like it's important to just try not. I know you can't forget it, and there's a part of us that feel like if I forget it, I'll repeat my mistake. I promise you're not going to repeat anything that you did in the past. And I think that it's important to not replay it too much because you don't want to keep attracting that same energy that you went through. You want to create a new dynamic, a new energy. And just because it happened like this with this person at this time doesn't mean that that's your fate for that to happen over and over and over again, you're allowed to have a different ending. You're allowed to have the happy ending, right? So, in fact, more than allowed, this is your birthright. So try to think of it that way. Then it's conflicting because it's also part of my healing. I would have had kids already too. Yeah. But then also you're being motherly to Adamaris, and so that whenever you exude that Empress and Mother energy, You're creating an aura around you that attracts more of that. And if you want to be a mother, you will be a mother because you have the mother essence. So I think it will happen. I think it will happen. And for you, it's a similar thing. It's divine timing. And I promise you, you know, it's there is maybe there for sure biologically there is a age for women that is kind of like, well, now it's a little too late. Like when you're my age, it's pretty much your chances are very, very slim when you get to the mid 50s. But up until 50, you still got plenty of chances, you know? Or 40s or whatever. And I know most people want to have their babies or start their family in their 30s, no later, but just let the numbers go for a while. Let the timing go. Just feel into your femininity and your motherliness more than anything, and not think about your age too much. Don't say, and so hope is like, sounds like a good word, but it's actually not a good word. Just know, like the thing that you need more than hope is knowing. This kind of knowing makes it so. Knowing makes it so. Hoping creates maybe so, maybe yes, maybe no. Hope means well, may I you know, it's hope has a little bit of doubt in it, to be honest. And hope is nice. Hope is helpful because it does lift us up when we're feeling down. But we need more right now. You need more than just hope. You need knowledge. You need to know. You need to be 100% sure, yes, this is you, because it's right there. It is you. I know it's more like, I don't know if I'll have the energy to keep up with them. Well, then practice with kittens, because they're a good test of your energy. My goodness, my kittens, they've been in this room all day long, so they decided, nope, we're going out and exploring the rest of the house. Because I was cleaning. Still didn't get all my cleaning done. Oh gosh, I have mixed feelings about, hope they don't put me on the schedule tomorrow, but I did want to, I do and I don't, I do and I don't, I do and I don't. See, I'm feeling very back and forth about that. Okay, giggles. Well, I'm gonna go move on now to Rainbow. I think, you're doing good for yourself, treating yourself nice, getting that nice beach weather. I'm gonna do that too. Okay, Rainbow. Well, let's use this deck. Spirit messages. So far, this deck is working nicely. I heard a very good message distinctly about Adamaris. Now for Rainbow. Right. We have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, we got the Eight of Pentacles. You too got the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. There's hubby, like even in a smaller deck, hubby comes out. Oh, and look, the King and Queen of Swords. So twin flames are here. You and your twin flame working hard. The Eight of Pentacles makes me. Oh, and it's growing. The eight's turning into the 10. So the investments will look like they're going good. How's it going for you? Are you feeling happy about those kinds of things, or are you nervous about it? Because it feels like it's your money's growing. So the Queen of Sword is an idealistic, intellectual figure, good with words, impossible, interested in causes and political affairs. Similar to the King of Swords, she may be, well, for some it can represent the single person, but not for you. And then the King of Swords is intellectual teacher and lawyer, judge, or policeman, and he uses his head over his heart. A warm encounter. He's interested in your ideas. So, oh, that's good. That's good for hubby to be interested in your ideas. So whatever if there's something that you have some kind of intuitive hit that you get, he wants to hear about it. So Rainbow says, my husband said there have been so good moves on our stocks that they look promising. Nice. Yes, I see it growing. All right. And so the pentacles, we're going from the 8 to the 10. The 8 of pentacles is, this is like a Bob Dylan kind of guy. He's a craftsman and he works hard and creates peace pentacles, and one day he's going to make a living from his skills, and this is dedication, focus, and mastery. So excellent. And then going into the 10 of pentacles, there's the family, right? The old man, the Dalmatians, a younger man with their child, and conversation and family and retirement and a house and or estate. So whatever you guys are doing now looks so promising for the future. It looks like you'll be able to retire young, and also it looks like you have a baby here, so that's a good sign too. I mean, it's like all just 4 cards and it tells you the whole story. That's a nice thing about this deck. Let's see what the energy oracle says. Well, don't be jealous of anybody. You got, for some reason, the envy card came out. Or somebody might be jealous of you. Uh-oh. Okay, you need to get some more, you need to get bracelets and do protection spells and stuff. Because when you make money, when you guys win some money and you grow that money, there's going to be people jealous of you, okay? So you need to make sure you find ways to protect your energy and your money, because there's an envy energy of that could create, it's so annoying, like when you have happiness and then somebody disrupts that happy energy by being jealous. So yeah, this is like pearls and platters of coins and silver room and a golden city, and this lady has a lot of value in her life, but still she's not looking at it. She's looking at your value and wanting what you have, and so she has a state of lack. So yeah. But the best thing that you can do is for you to stay in gratitude as well. Don't let another person's lack mentality affect your own lack, don't let them create a lack mentality within you. So Rainbow says, I have let him take over completely over the stock market, and he has let me take over our IRS problem. That's good. And you're handling that right now. Well, that's good. That's good. So nice, because he thinks that you're smart, and you've got the right idea about some things too. So I like that. I like that. So I think I need another card. Let's see. Let's not worry about the lack people, the people who are jealous. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Your man loves you, and you're making lots of money. He's like, wow, thank you, baby. Like you figured out the tax situation. He's like, he's gonna be super impressed with you. He's like, you got this, and you figured it out. So the woman holding coin is number 42, which is the answer. And you have a pretty chair, and you're dressed nice, and you got a cute kitty cat, and there you are going to face successful endeavor regarding your finances, and it's telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance in wealth and or business. So whatever's going on in your situation with your IRS, it's a promising situation too. And Rainbow says, I like the family card with the baby on there. I just can't wait to be blessed with my rainbow baby. Oh yeah, because you got rainbows and you got babies in this card. So let's zoom in, and there's your little one. Oh, isn't she so cute? I think that's a girl. Can't tell, because the child is wearing like the outfits of the day, which were like tunics with pants. So it could be a boy. All right. Maybe we need a little message from baby. We've been overdue with messages. Overdue since we've had a message. What if your baby says, I'm so proud of you for making money for daddy? Aw, look, this is nice. You have healed so much. Continue to do the good work, mommy and daddy. Give it time. You two will work things out. And that could be finances. Hi, mommy, daddy. So, your child sees you always as a unit, as a couple. It's not neither one nor the other. It's always seeing both of y'all together. So I think that's sweet. Hi, mommy, daddy. Look, it's like baby's right there, like looking at you. Baby's right there, kind of like. Oh, you have two dogs. Nice. Duke and Princeton. Aw, are they Dalmatians? Hi, Duke and Princeton. And there's Grandpa. I know. Good. I'm glad you've been healing a lot. You sound so peaceful today. I don't feel like a sort of desperation kind of energy. I just feel like a nice, peaceful, accepting energy. I think that's good for you too, definitely. So, I think that covers it. Well, is that your pillow? And a pillow. Is that your pillow? Is your head hurt? Are you okay, honey? soft. It's been cleaning you. Somebody been cleaning you up. I think little Leia's been giving him baths. You're welcome. Okay. Spirit messages for Divine Goddess. I think I'm going to take off early tonight once we finish yours, Divine Goddess. I've been working on my tarot card and I'm excited to keep working on it. All right. Cherry, can I request for one of these nights to have like a $10 special charm night for all of us, Sparkles of Light? Of course. Charm night? Of course. Sure. Anytime you want charms, you can ask for them, but I will definitely incorporate charm nights. Remind me, but I'll try to remind myself. Remind me, Sammy, to have charm night. We'll do charms and letters. Charms and letters.
Charms and letters?
Yeah.
Hey, Sparkles of Light.
Say Rainbow's here. Say hi to Rainbow.
Hey, Rainbow. You're trying out that new deck?
Yeah, it's working really nicely tonight. Some really sweet answers for people. I'm really getting right to the point.
That's
so
good.
for Giggles, we have Parent Trap happening for her, and Rainbow, her money is growing, and she's gonna have a little child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Rainbow says hi, Sammy.
Hey, Rainbow.
And Divine Goddess says hi, Sammy.
Hey, Divine Goddess.
All right. Let's see, Divine Goddess, what's spirit messages for you? Wow, who's purring so loudly over there? He's so soft, I'm thinking that Leia's been giving him baths because his fur seems so soft.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we have Justice. There you go. There's Yoga Man. I told you who's going to come out for you. And the Moon. Wait, and the World. Okay, y'all are just going to see the world together. So Justice is like winning, and the Hierophant is, you know, the teacher, the guardian, the guide, the healer man. That's who he is to you. The Moon is your subconscious and the things that in the unknown, but you're like, you feel safe there because you know, you have the wisdom when it comes to the unknown. There's nothing scary about the unknown to you. You champion the unknown. And the world, I feel like too, like whenever you go on an adventure, and your pictures are so incredible. I wish you, like, can you please, is there a way you can share them on the YouTube in post? Because I wish other people could see some of the beautiful places you've been. But the world card feels like, to me, it feels okay. Now I lost my message here. You know, okay. So there's certainly for anybody going on a trip or where, like even just down the street, anywhere new, anywhere they haven't tried before. And even if they have tried before, it's always a little bit of risk and not knowing what's going to happen and being able to take on this adventure. I think that's incredible, like that you constantly have this moon energy about your travels because you never know how it's going to play out, but you're always got this kind of positive energy that you will benefit for whatever happens, right? Because you're out in the world, you're in nature, you're living life. So I love that. That's really nice. And so, justice, let's see if there's anything more specific here that Spirit wants to say. Justice is an Asian judge, and she is in tie-dye, and she's sitting on a lofty throne of clouds. This is a card of karma, and it reminds us that justice is impartial, and you will be dealt fairly. Like, you get fair treatment because you live life in a high integrity way. And what you put into a situation is exactly what you're going to get out of a situation. I think that's why your adventures are so beautiful, because you go into the adventure with such openness and ready for the experience, you know? And so there could be marriage here with the guru. Who knows? But it's possible. If not marriage, then some kind of civil thing, some kind of, it feels like a union type energy here in some way with the guru. And I'm not talking about a spiritual union. I'm talking about like something in writing kind of thing. But that may take a little while longer, but it is, that energy is here. It feels like it, and I feel like also it could be, I know, it could be when y'all are traveling together, it's safer for y'all to pretend like y'all are married. So where like you might, it might be like a little white lie or whatever, or somebody might just mistake you as being married, a married couple, like Mr. and Mrs., here's your hotel room or whatever, and you just nod along and you're like, yeah, yeah, okay, you know, something like that, because it feels like wherever you are, it's safer to to portray yourself as a married couple. Yeah. So there you go. That's the message. And and so the guru is a healer man, very spiritual helper, healer man. And he is he's representing the Indian guru Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. And that's funny because the yoga, oh my gosh, this is your card. And he left an impression on many of the big music stars of the 60s. This, I guess he was the guy that communed with the Beatles. And he represents spiritual matters of all kinds. So that's neat. And the moon is showing, of course, the wolf and the dog, but this moon is a little bit different. And also, like, moon phases could be like real important to you, so keep an eye on the moon, the phases, the signs it's in, things like that. That could be beneficial to the astrology of it, could be very beneficial to your travels, you know. And there also, sceneries can be really beautiful, like moonlight sceneries too, like not just daylight scene, but moonlit scenes could be really, and stars at night, and moons at night, and all kind of celestial planetary stuff. uh, yeah. Also, this is like uh, hidden things, dreams, and sometimes things that may seem difficult to sort out to the lay person, but for you it's not. And also, because it's with the guru, it just feels like a subconscious connection too, like you and your guru have like a psychic connection as well that goes beyond just words. So that's going to be very helpful too in communicating, because you have that additional layer of being able to understand each other beyond just words. Yeah, because I feel like that card seems like you too. Like this one, you know, the one that's and I wrote mere words, as if words are inferior. They're so inferior, but words can be sometimes so um like not exactly portray the exact feelings, emotions, thoughts, energy that you're trying to come across. So, and at times, the words need to be left alone, you know, like just don't even use the words because they may interfere with the actual communication sometimes. But then you also need to, there are times too where you need to clarify and not just rely on the psychic connection, because I've had that trouble too, where I just let it be psychic, 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 and they're like, okay, we need to clarify some things here. Anyway, but you do have the psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. And let's see what else might come out. And this is a lasting love. No matter whether you get married or not, it feels like a very long-term situation. So it's not temporary. It's one of those long-term things. And I feel like he's going to give you a little present. So gift-giving, tokens, something that you may share, maybe. Let's get some charms. Ooh, got airplane stuck on my finger. Wow, are you going on a trip somewhere? Ow, yes. Freedom, I won't let you down. Learning, precious freedom and knowledge. Follow it. Follow it. Let it take you to the unknown places of the world. Ooh, we got the twin flame kids here. Look at that. The twin flame angels with your cute little butts. And you've got the sweet kitty cat, the calico with all the colors. And she's the kissy one. She's friendly. And you got Saint Joseph, the patron saint of daddies, and the peace pipe, smoking the peace pipe to bring rain, and the fancy high heel shoes going, like, you know, you might want to pack at least one fancy thing, because I think he might want to take you out somewhere nice. And you got 21, and you got this you're a deep, beautiful mermaid, beautiful on the inside and the outside, and a great communicator. And the windmill is air, intelligence, and the lighthouse is like the beacon in the darkness to each other. And there's music here. Ow! And there's cross here, which represents, can be burdens, but it can also represent faith. Faith overcomes any kind of burden. And it can also represent prayers answered. And then you have the ruby. The ruby is like as long lasting as well. And if you bury a ruby underneath a building, it's said to for that building to be very financially lucrative and last a long time. That was the ritual they used to do. And you got the fairy and the moon. And so the fairy moon to me is like, whenever you're feeling in doubt, just come to your fairy, for answers. No, but you're in your dreams, and you're also like, oh, the fairy in your picture. The fairies want to say, hey, Divine Goddess, we love you. We're around a lot more than you think we are. And anytime you need us for anything, we're right here. We'll help you. So, yeah, fairy shout outs. And Divine Goddess says, yes, I'm taking a flight tomorrow. Oh, thank you, kitty cats. I've been sharing pictures with him. Oh, that's nice. He's very excited and he's so pleased and he so admires you. And I heard that when a guy admires a girl or man admires a woman, he will stay with that woman because of, admiration is one of the highest feelings. You think love is of course important and sexual chemistry is nice, but the person's got to really admire you. And I like that word, admiration. So I think he's got a lot of that for you. And I think he's feeling very excited and pumped. But he doesn't like text much and all. He's more like shows by action. Yeah. That's because he feels like, who needs words? we got our brain waves. We don't need anything else but that. But do you want to know what he's thinking? Do you need some? Let me get the love tarot and see if he's got a message for you. Oh, love tarot, where are you? Okay. Okay. So love tarot. What does he want to say to you that he doesn't say out loud enough or at all? This one is perfect. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So he's down for the trips and the hot air balloons and Hawaii and anywhere else y'all go. He says, he says, you're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share, you're my person. That's nice. He's saying, no one compares to you. No matter how many people I've met and experience I have, there's no one who compares to you. You're perfection. So he likes you a lot, I think. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So there you go. Who needs to worry now? I mean, I know you didn't worry, but now you know some of the things he's thinking, some of the things that go through the subconscious when he's thinking about you or with you. He wants to run away with you. You're perfection. You're his favorite. No one compares to you. Like, he really thinks very highly of you. Super highly. Like I said, he admires you. I mean, it could be more than that, but so far he doesn't want to talk about the more feelings. I don't know if there's a love card in here. There should be. Let's see. Is there an I love you? I don't think there's an I love you card in here anyway. There's you're my soulmates. It's simple, really. That one would be the, the best one, I think. And the twin flame. The future. That would be good too. Yeah. It's so interesting. Let's see. Let me get one of these. How does he feel about you, about himself, and or your connection? He's encouraged. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You're so precious to me. And romantic surprise. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. I feel like, he's still working on the feels, but he definitely is very much in awe of you. He really, really likes you. likes you a lot. A lot. There you go. So no, that's all you need to know, right? All right, you guys. Well, thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for helping me out on my other payment methods as well. And I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all Tuesday. And if you think of anything between now and then, if you need any help or any like little quick readings or anything like that, just let me know. I do other work, but I can try to sometimes squeeze things in here and there. So just let me know. I claim your reading too. Anyway, good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Until we meet again. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.